Battle for guardianship. It is a heartbreaking story becoming more and more common.
Parents addicted to drugs, often opioids, are leaving more and more children in limbo.
Well, tonight, Kim Russell talks to a grandfather struggling to understand why the state puts his granddaughter in foster care when she could be with him.
Smart, she's beautiful, and I miss seeing her happy smile.
Randy Paglia says he used to see his granddaughter, 3-year-old Ariana, every week. Now he hasn't seen her for months. All he has are pictures and videos.
I got something.
This is video of Ariana with her mom, Crystal. Randy says his daughter showered her little girl with love. Then she made life-changing mistakes. After taking pain medication prescribed by her doctors for a back injury, Crystal Paglia got behind the wheel with her daughter in the car and got in an accident in Pinckney. Because by driving while on that medication, she put her daughter at risk, CPS responded and put Ariana in foster care.
My daughter told them right away that, well, my dad will take her in a heartbeat.
Randy says he assumed CPS would check him out, then place his granddaughter with him in the house in Whitmore Lake where he lives with his other daughter, 16-year-old Danielle.
He didn't waste any time. He got this bedroom ready with books, toys, and clothes so that when she would come, it would all be here for her. Now it's been months and he's had no word as to when, if ever, she'll be coming out of foster care.
It just makes me sad, makes me cry, keeps me up at night.
It didn't help matters when Crystal violated probation and was sentenced to jail. But this grandpa says that is her mistake. He says he did everything right. Months after he contacted CPS, a caseworker finally checked out his home and background, told him he passed and qualified to care for his granddaughter. But by then, 3 months had passed, giving the foster family the right to appeal to the court that Ariana stay with them for stability.
And then all of a sudden she's not coming, what really breaks your heart, because it's absolutely not fair.
The federal law and the state law, as well as the Department of Human Services, Health and Human Services policy, is that relatives absolutely take priority over anyone else.
Attorney Sonia Cannon says under the law, CPS should have considered Mr. Paglia from the beginning. Still, she sees this happen. It's hard to know why. Does the caseworker have a bias? Are caseworkers overwhelmed because of a caseload or turnover? Mr. Paglia says he has been assigned 3 caseworkers since October. And while in this case the drug that got Crystal Paglia in trouble was a non-narcotic prescription painkiller, many more grandparents are finding themselves struggling to get their grandchildren placed with them instead of foster care because of the opioid crisis.
You can sit in court and you will see numerous cases, one after the other, during the course of just one day, that's as a result of this.
It just don't seem right that you take a child and throw it in the foster system and, okay, now the grandparents are pretty much screwed.
Mr. Paglia says he hopes for the sake of his granddaughter, himself, and his family, something is done.
I'm afraid I ain't never gonna see her again. It ain't fair. It's my granddaughter.
Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Well, you gotta hope that won't be the case. 7 Action News reached out to the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. It said it cannot discuss the specifics of cases under Child Protective Services due to privacy laws. The state says if department policy is followed, relatives who pass background checks and can provide a safe home are given preference over non-relative foster care. After making calls on this case, we learned that just today, a new court hearing will be held to look at this situation on April 12th. We'll follow it for sure. Dave?
And that'll be a relief for that family for sure.